Okay. We are. Hello. Haven't been online in a while. A lot of stuff going on right now. And apart from my non-meta dual league or remote league, I haven't touched cards in a while. Like, has been only a few weeks, but it has been a few weeks, and that is what matters. Let me just quickly adjust my camera. That's way better. But I think I will need this scene. Yeah, this is kind of fine. We'll take this one for now. Okay. Turning it down on my ears a bit. I have a deck that I'm currently playing, which I'm trying to actually try to figure out, but that is kind of meta. It's a Mitsurugi deck, that's why. So it's quite boring. And what I want to do is build a deck that I can mess around with, which is like maybe even regular for my non-meta locals. Maybe even Genesis legal. I don't know. But I will need to figure out something. Also, let's quickly get White Joe Pro deck, maybe get some inspiration. Yep. This. Okay, let's check. I will browse decks, but not top archetypes, not tournament decks. That is... Tournament decks is like... What is this card? It's definitely not something in the main, it's something in the side. What? Tiras, Keeper of Genesis. Can only be applied while it has exceeds material. Cannot be destroyed by card effects at the end of the battle phase if this card attacked or was attacked. Target one card your opponent controls, destroy that target. That is... Oh. It's not updating. Why? There. Something that is super janky. Like... I don't need something that is crazy good. I just need something that is maybe cheap. And something that is extremely funny. Like something where you play against it and you're like, okay, yeah, I can see that. Let me check my my current ban list, because that changed like 2 days ago for non-meta, for our locals. So banned are... Oh, DDD is banned now? No! DDD is banned now. Orcust is banned. Sky Striker Fire King, that is okay. Sprite is not there anymore, but Nimble is on there. Why? What the hell? What has Nimble ever done to you? Is Blue Eyes still on there? Fucking hell, Blue Eyes is not on there. What did they do? Gimmick Puppet is not on there. Okay. That is something that no one will be like, oh, that's so cool, but fucking gimmick puppet. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, I'm checking top decks. This will not happen. I need some jank ideas. Runic Burn, I don't think that is good. I thought about heroes. But to be completely honest, I am not sold on heroes anymore. This deck is like absolutely not doing it for me. I'm very sorry. What do we have here? Sulfur Court Exodia? Jeff, we need you, Jeff. Oh, you're doing like blue Dragon Summoner stuff. Okay. Okay. I get it. It's not that great. It's... I mean, Bestials are banned. Otherwise, I would like play some Bestial control stuff, which is also not super based, but the most based deck. I need some really based decks. What monsters are those? I have never seen them before. Mist Valley? Sheena, the twin storm deities of divine thunder. That is not yet released, right? Okay. Regenesis is also on there, so I can't play Regenesis, right? No, Regenesis is not on there. Should I take a look into the Black Rose stuff? I gotta admit, I'm kinda drawn to Necros because I have a lot of that stuff. Let's keep a tab on that. Van Monica is always something that I'm actually... But that is not something I can play for Genesis because, like, Pendulum. Does Necros have Pendulum shit? No. Genesis ninjas. I don't know. Ninjas never hooked me. I have a bit of ninjas, yes, but nothing that screams like yes, I need to play this. This sounds so cool. Evil Eye is somewhat cool, yes, but I don't know. Or I'm also like super drawn to the Doom Z stuff because that just looks cool. But I feel like it's just not good. What do I need to play some Doom Z? I have one Drustia. I need another Drustia, I guess. I have the Power Patrons. I have Elara, Amalthe. I don't know if I have two Amalthe. I think I have one. But I would need Meteors. Okay, Necros Magistus. Necros takes advantage of the power that Avance and Emilia brings when it comes to spamming the bot with bodies for extra deck plays. The cards in the sites that I had mentioned in the attached video as per usual, you can watch the video for more information. Oh, we don't have Spenta yet. We don't have Spenta. Get away. Also, that is like a lot of Witchcrafter stuff. Not yet. Like, no. This also sounds like a super cool pile that I would like to play, but I don't know. I have seen this. Monarch Snake Eye. That sounded super funny, but it's not viable. I think it's RB banned. RB should be like dead cheap. No, it's not banned. Let's open RB. Maybe I will take a look into RB. What is the expensive part here in RB? That is... What the fuck is that deck? What the hell? I'm scared to look at this. What the fuck is this? This is cheap. Stage landing is somewhat expensive. Next phase I should have. What about Brute Blues? Not expensive. Vulcan Booster? Not expensive. Cool. So it's basically... That is all cheap as hell. I might have some of those from like free packs because most of them are pack filler. The only thing is stage landing. Is that a secret? It's a secret. Of course it is. What is it? What's the price for this? Like the actual price, because this in stage landing. Can I get one, like, it's €9. I can get like a play set of those. Oh no, I disconnected my headphones. I think Valmonica's out. I think I will have a look into Necros and RB. Just for today. RB. RB. Okay, let's have a look. I have to admit, I don't like the art. I've just seen it like being played a few times. I just don't like the art. It's not appealing to me at all. Okay, let's not start with RB. Necros. The new Necros. Release date. I think Emilia is definitely new and necessary. Let's check the new ones. I think Avance and Emilia are the good ones now. If you ritual summon exactly one Necros ritual with a card effect that requires use of monsters, this card you control can be used at the entire tribute. Okay, cool. You can use each of the following effects of Emilia once per turn. If you have a Warrior Necros on your field or in grave, you can special summon this card from hand. If this card is normal or special summoned, you can add a ritual or spell. So this is basically Stratos. This is basically Stratos. And if you have a warrior that is this, Trish is a warrior, Bryo, Avance up. That is a spellcaster. Bro has a sword. Why is he a spellcaster? Jesus. Okay. Necros of Metaltron is a pendulum, so I can't use it in Genesis. Which is... it's a shame. But then again, RB is also like... it has a link monster, so it's also not useful in Genesis. I don't have a Genesis deck right now. Which is not really an issue, since Genesis locals are always like during the week, where I never can join them, so... That's a Raid Bear area. Jesus, I don't want to read all of those. The Froxa, Flame Beast of the Necros. Divine Mirror. Is that one of the new cards? Kinda would like to see the release date on here somewhere. Yeah. If your Necros card is banished face up, you can target a spell or field, banish it. You can only ritual summon this card with any Necros ritual spell. Must be ritual summoned without using any level 9 monsters, because it's a level 9 itself. Why is that an issue? So you can't use itself for itself, right? During the main phase, you can target a face-up monster your opponent controls, banish this card, and if you do banish the targeted monster, it's basically SP. Okay. That is literally SP. SP, and you also banish another spell trap. Okay. Can only use this, and if it's on the field, I can use it like to banish my opponent's monsters. It's okay. I don't know. Seems okay, but does nothing on its own. I think that is the big issue here with this deck. What is your job? If this card is normal spell, then you can special summon from your deck. That is crazy. Except advance. If you ritual summon exactly, you can... this is the entire tribute. If this card is tributed by card effect, you can add any number of banished Necros cards with different names to your hand. This fucker does anything. It does literally everything for the deck. That's crazy. Okay, I can see those are really, really good. This gets this gets anything you need to... Okay. Unfortunately, he's a spellcaster and not a warrior. If he was a warrior, Rota. Because it's level 4, but no. What do? Reveal a number of Necros cards in your hand to increase or decrease this card's level by the number revealed. If this card is tributed, you can add a Necros from your deck to your hand. Okay. Let's check Clausulas, because I... remember them just a bit. You can ritual summon this card with any ritual spell. Must be ritual summon, can be used. You can discard this card, add a spell trap from your deck to your hand. You can target a face-up monster in your field. It becomes... okay. From your hand or banishment. You can ritual summon from banishment by tributing monsters from hand or field. And or sending Necros monsters from your extra deck to the graveyard. Necros monsters from the extra deck? Oh, the pendulum. Okay. Pendulum monsters, okay. During your main phase, you can banish this card and a Necros monster from a grave, add a Necros spell. That's kind of funny again, yes. But like having a core of only 6 good cards is super awkward. And you only have like 2. Those Sephra Saber. Cannot pendulum. Okay, this effect cannot be negated. Cool. Like putting a restriction on the already bad card. Cool. Can tribute this card from your hand or face up side of the field, tribute monsters. Tribute monsters from your hand of hit, then ritual summon a Necros ritual monster from your hand whose level. So it's basically a ritual spell on the monster effect. Doesn't matter. Oh, you're also there. It's a Froxa. I feel like I'm not getting anywhere. Because, like, I'm super apprehensive to buy those Necros cards. Okay, bro. Bro plummeted. Okay. I thought he was going to be expensive. Like, expensive. Amelia, Dance Priestess. You can get that as a Starlight. Jesus. Why is she expensive? Like, she is actually expensive. What the fuck? Bro, anything from Germany? One. 7 euros for Amelia. I think I have one of those. So I would need to get 2. That's 14 euros for Amelia, Dance Priestess of the Necros. I don't know if that is worth it. Let's check RB. What do you mean? RB. Put the dots in and it's not... Okay, 2 for Stage Landing. I think Stage Landing is the only expensive card. Shepherd's Crook as a... You can get Starlights for like 4 euros. That's crazy. Lambda Cannon. 1 Lambda Cannon for 480. Yep, that deck is dirt cheap. And like getting Stage Landing, which is not a bad card in this scenario. For, let's... No. Oh, I'm not locked in. That's why. It's not like immediately... 3 from Germany. It's like 3 euros. It's 9, so... I can even get like 4 English ones for 4 euro. Which I like even more. Let's check RB. I don't think Necros is like... I'm paying that amount of money for Necros because I feel like also this deck is still not there where it needs to be. But RB, maybe. I don't know. Maybe it will grow on me, the art. But I think I need a primer or anything. Like an actual RB, like not whatever this shit is. RB. Ryzel Fiendsmith, RB Orchest Kashtira. Super Heavy Magical Musket Speedride Ornament. Rescue is RB. Okay, cool. Yeah, there was one that even topped like a you have to actually play O-Lion. That's crazy. Can I get like anything? Do we have like a video? Yeah, cool, we will. We will watch this. Maybe he will explain something.
I'm Nathan Loniger. Last Saturday I topped at the Louisville Regional with RV with a 6-1 record, and I'm just here to show off my list. So it's 3 RB Stage Landing,
Obvious.
3 RB Funk Dock,
Okay.
1 Terraforming, which is pretty much just a 4th Funk Dock. You just have to play maximum copies of these. They're just the best cards in the deck.
Funk Dog. It's a super. Okay. Yeah, look at this. Okay.
Deck. And then for the RB cards, or other RB cards for the disruptions, I play one RB Lambda Blade, one RB G810 Driller, and one RB G810 Cutter. These are the three disruptions. This one's optional, but I played it because Droll's popular. I think when Droll's popular, you need to play this one because it helps you more frequently get all three names in a rotation under Droll. And then
Okay, let's put this together. I will just throw them in here like he was like explaining them. Okay, Funk Dog. Let's get terraforming. Back to RB. Jesus. Okay. Let's read those. Stage landing. Special summon one RB monster from your extra deck with a different name from the cards you control. That is already crazy, and it's searchable by thrust. Nice. If an RB monster you control would be destroyed by battle or card effect, you can banish this card from your grave instead. So it's also protection. Battle or card effect. You can special summon from the extra deck the turn you activate this card, except machine monsters with 50, 100 or less original attack. So you basically have to look out for those. Okay, Funk Dog, that's the field spell. When this card is activated, add one RB card from your deck to your hand, except Funk Dog. This can also get you stage landing. Okay. Each time a monster your opponent controls is destroyed by battle or card effect, gain 500 LP. That is not really necessary. Would have been nice with the old time rules. Face up RB monster you control leaves the field by card effect. You can special summon one RB monster from your deck. Leaves the field by card effect. That is not opponent's card effect. That's good to know. You can use this effect once per turn. You can only activate one Funk Dog per turn. Okay, so this is adds you, gives you LP, and if something gets removed by card effect, you get to get something out from the deck again. Okay. Then he was on. There was the Driller, the Cutter, and the Lambda Blade. Let's read those. The Driller. If you control no face-up monsters, or the only face-up monsters you control are RB monsters, you can special summon this card from your hand. You can only special summon RB 10 Driller. During the main phase, if this card is linked to an RB monster, you can pay 500 life points, then target one monster your opponent controls, destroy both that monster and this card. Okay, so that's monster pop. That's also why you get like, okay. Destroy this and that card. Okay, so that also triggers Funk Dog. To get something new. Okay, got it. Cutter. Heavy control. No, okay. Why are we not playing more of those? Like, I get it. You don't want to, like, brick on those. But those are free special summons. And even if not, you can normal summon them to get into something. When your opponent's spell trap is activated, when this card is linked to an RB link monster, you can pay 700 life points, destroy this card, and if you do negate that effect, that is a spell trap negate. Okay. Negating Mitsurugi stuff, probably. Like, ritual. If this card is normal or special summoned. This is not a free special. Okay, normal or special. You can send one RB card from your deck to the grave. That's a foolish on summon. Is there anything that is good? During your opponent's main phase, if this card is linked to an RB link, you can pay 14 life points, then target one monster your opponent controls, destroy this card, and if you do, take control of that monster. But destroy it during the end phase. That is on summon foolish and basically change of heart. Okay. Let's get back to the video.
This one is also kind of a disruption. It's a hand rip. It's RB Lambda Cannon. It just looks at your opponent's hand and special summons a monster out of their hand to their field negated.
What? That's in one of the new ones. Okay. This card is normal specialed. Okay, so I think I get it. Like the Lambda ones Oh, if you can target one RB in your grave, add it to your hand. Ah. So that can work with the Lambda Blade to, like, if you dump something, then you get Lambda Cannon out, and then you can, like, get it back to hand. So this is basically a way to search something out without using draw, like through draw or while under draw. While this card is linked, you can pay 1200 life points to destroy this card, and if you do, look at your opponent's hand. Then you can special summon one monsters from it to their field but negate its effects. Why would you do that? I mean, you get hand knowledge, then you can. Okay, I think I found like something. You can look at the hand, and if they have something that can be special summoned, like an ash or something, just put it on the table so they can't use it anymore. Okay. But negate its effects. Yeah, so it also would like work on Ogre, I guess. Okay, interesting. For now, this doesn't look bad, I think. I will have to test some hands, obviously.
So this is basically your bread and butter how you win games. Just set up these 3 disruptions coming from different places with perfect hand knowledge. It's basically just kind of like the goal of your combo. And then I play RBGA10 Pile Bunker. So this one basically just wipes the field whenever you attack with Brute Blues by destroying itself and all cards your opponent controls. It's really good just for wiping the field and OTKing. So really good card. And then we also played RB Last Stand.
So many one-offs. So it's like also this one and this one. If you control no face-up monsters. Okay, so all the GA10 ones are free specials. You can special summon once per turn this way when an attack is declared involving an opponent's monster and the Brute Blues that points to this card. You can pay 15, destroy all cards your opponent controls. All cards! That's not all monsters. I thought it was like Raigeki. It's like full on board wipe. Oh, wow. Okay, that is not normal summonable. I mean, it is, but shouldn't be. That's a 3. Okay, that's a 4. That's also like a 7. That's a 7. That's a 6, so... Those Lambda ones, I can't see why you don't want to play more of those. I don't get why you don't want to see more of those. Maybe I need some more context why you don't need to see more of those, but... which, like, with those, I don't necessarily get it. Anyways. Oh, Last Stand. I haven't read Last Stand. Special summon an RB from deck or extra deck with a different name from the cards you control. How does that work? Can I get it like a Shepherd's Crook or like Brute Blues out of the blue? I have to read like the restriction on the card if it has to be link summoned. Except you cannot special summon except machines with a 1500 or less attack. When your opponent activates a card or effect that targets an RB monster you control, you can banish this card from grave, negate that effect. So that's targeting protection. Okay, that is targeting protection, that is destruction protection. Okay. Okay.
So this is also part of the inboard, and yeah, it summons one from graveyard, extra deck, or deck, and yeah, it also has a second effect where you can.
Oh, so that is. Does it mean like you get like like an extra deck monster, which is basically Brute Blues or Shepherd's Crook, but it can't go into the extra deck in the extra monster zone? That's something I would have to test.
Banish it to negate an effect that targets an RB monster on the field. So it's just more ways to get all 3. Basically, all of these are just supplementary pieces to get all 3s active on your opponent's turn. So
makes sense.
And then for supplementary engines, we played the best one, which is Girsu. It just gets to your combo the most resiliently through the most hand traps, while also being just like one of the better cards on Afua. So just Probably the best card in the deck outside of like the RB starters.
I ran into an issue. This card is banned in non-meta locals. God damn it. I was like, sure I found something right now, but I didn't check. I mean, Fuva is also banned, but that is something that you can work around. But this is Orcust is freshly banned, so this is included. We can cut it here because this is not viable for me anymore. God damn it! I was like certain I could play something like this, and just I think pure is not good. Tri-Brigade Zodiac. This looks like straight from 2021, I guess. No, I think those times are over. Let's check decks. And Thunder Dragon. Ooh. I am up for a good Thunder Dragon deck. That is probably fucking horrible. Let's God damn it. Just seeing this makes me sad. Yes, those ratios probably fine, but you're using Dragon Duo. You're starting with Solar and Lupine, and you also have like Mental Tuner. I don't think this is it. I kind of would like to make use of my Primite cards. Never really got to use them. Never found like a deck to play them in, but maybe you have to check out Hacker Hands or Hacker Hand. I think it should be coming out soon, right? Phantom Revengers. When are we getting those? Okay. It's not too far. Oh, that is the one with the Inhia Craft, Killer Tune, and... Or Cool Tune. And Hacker Hands. Let's check Hacker Hands. When you activate this card, you can also send one other card you control to the grave. Add one Hacker Hands monster from your deck to the hand. Then to the hand. Then you send a card to the grave. At activation, you can set a spell. Finish this card from your grave. Your opponent draws one card. Then they discard one card. What's their end goal? Brios. If this card battles a monster, neither can be destroyed by that battle. Or are they all level 7? 6, 7, 7? Oh, 6, 7. Goddess. That's also a 6. Like 2 7s? No, 3 7s and a 6. And 2 6s, okay. You are 9, you are an 8. Thought about like Kashtira shenanigans. Okay. Battles monster, neither can be destroyed by battle. It's an illusion. Okay, you can use the effect once per turn. You can reveal this card in hand, shuffle it into the deck, then specialize Hacker Hand from your deck in defense, except Ebel. Oh no. This resolves in anything. If this card is sent to the grave, you can target a Hacker Hands in your grave, except Ebel. Special summon it. Oh no. This sounds just reading this, it sounds horribly good, but I don't think it will be. Otherwise, I would have seen like a lot more talk about this deck. It's a monster, neither can be destroyed by that battle. It's also an illusion. You can use the effect of Hacker Hands per turn. If this card is added to, if a card is added to your opponent's hand, you can special summon this card from your hand. Oh, so you can also play on turn 0. Okay. During your opponent's main phase, you can target one monster opponent in your opponent's. During your opponent's main phase, you can target one monster in your opponent's graveyard, special summon to your field, but banish it when it leaves the field. Is it just me, or does that shit read crazy? I mean, they are high levels, so you have to get them out somehow. But if you pair like Goddess, Ebel, you don't need anything. You could summon Ebel, but I don't think you'd want to summon Ebel, because you want to get it into the grave. But this basically is, you don't even, you already have like a special summon condition. You probably don't play Droll in this deck. I mean, you could even. Like, isn't this card, your opponent draws one card, then discard a card, and then you draw them? Like, can you Hacker Hands on resolution Goddess Droll? I mean, you would draw yourself because Hacker Hands is on your turn. Forget it. Breos. If a card is added to your opponent's hand during the draw phase, except during the draw phase or damage step, you can special summon this card from your hand. During your main phase, you can look at one random card in your opponent's hand, and if it's a monster, you can special summon it to your field. So they are snatching everything. Breos is snatching from hand. Goddess is snatching from grave. Yardel is, you can reveal this card in your hand, shuffle it into your deck, add a spell trap. Okay, so you have basically like those two fairies, Ebel and Yardel. And you have like those abominations, which special summon themselves. You can excavate top 3, and this is from deck. Okay, I think I got the theme of the deck. You have those that shuffle themselves back, so it's super consistent. And you get like your spell, and this is add a Hacker Hands monster from your deck to your hand. And then if you send a card to the grave for at activation, you can set a spell trap as well, except Hacker Hands. Let's look at, I mean, there are the fusions. I will look at those later. Hacker Hands Tartarus. Activate one of these effects. If you control a Hacker Hands monster, target a spell trap your opponent controls, return to the hand. So it's a bounce. Fusion summon. Okay, it's a fusion. By banishing material from field and or grave. You can use a face-up monster you control owned by your opponent. You can treat it as a Hacker Hands monster. So if you snatched anything, Tartarus can turn it into anything else. I think the names will not stay. When your opponent activates a spell trap and you control a Hacker Hands, negate the activation, and if you do, destroy that card. Then you can set the destroyed spell trap to your field. You're snatching everything, and I fucking like it. It's like the kleptomanic deck that I played with my sprites. I think I will like this deck. Yep. All Hacker Hands. When your opponent activates a monster effect and you control a Hacker Hands monster, negate the activation. If you do, destroy that monster. Then you can summon it to your field. So, yeah, Yardel is for spells. So this is also the Yardel spell, and this is the Ebel spell trap. And now the fusions. Jawza. Hacker Hands and Illusion. Because if you snatch something, it counts as a Hacker Hands, and then everything else is an illusion, right? Illusion, 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 illusion. So it probably will pair well with Chimera. So I have to get my Chimera cards back out. Okay. I would be fine with that. Never got to use them. Must be fusion summoned or special summoned by tributing. Oh no. You don't even need to fusion summon with this spell. Attributing an illusion and a face-up monster you control owned by your opponent. During your main phase, you can add a Hacker Hands card from deck or grave to your hand. You can only use this once per turn if this card builds a monster neither can be used. So this is another searcher. This is a way to make use of your opponent's card. And banish it when it leaves the field. This doesn't banish. This doesn't banish. You can... Okay. And Xeno. 3 Hacker Hands monsters. If this card battles, neither can be destroyed. Okay, you can use each of the following effects. During the main phase, you can look at 2 random face down cards in your opponent's extra deck, and if you do, you can special summon one of them to your field. You're even snatching from extra deck. What the fuck, brother? If this fusion summon card in its owner's control is destroyed by an opponent's card effect, you can take control of any number of monsters they control. What? Wait. If this fusion summon card in its owner's control is destroyed by an opponent's card effect, you can take control of any number of monsters they control. Oh, the wording makes me like think, can you even take towers then? Take control of any number of monsters they control. Is it affecting the player or is it affecting the monsters? Oh, I have to check back with some people that know rulings better than I do. This is scary. And it's coming out like in a few weeks. I need to sample the deck list because I literally cannot think of... Heika and Kashtira, that sounds so cool. This list is ass, sorry. I'm not showing this. I know I have not switched like... But this... Better version? That looks a lot fucking better. Oh, I hope this deck is not super expensive. This looks so cool. Three Breos, Unicorn Fenrir, only 1 Goddess, okay. I was expecting to see more of those because they are turn 0 plays. Even better, I guess. Because those work during your main phase and this is during your opponent's main phase. So this interrupts way more in my opinion. Because if you go second, they try to set up whatever they want to do. And they slam down whatever they have, get it into the grave. Like, think of... I don't fucking know. I was like thinking about like Malice. Oh no. Mitsurugi. Mitsurugi gets their brother into the graveyard. You can quick effect snatch it out to your side of the field. And now you have the what's this his face? Murakumo negate. Oh. I think you should play more of those. Are you... Oh, you are cheap now. Oh, I'm so glad I got rid of you when you were like money. Yeah, I think that is understandable. I like those ratios right now. I even like how this deck looks. This is right up my alley. What is Broken World? Broken World is Kashtira. What is this theme? Never heard of this. That it's counted as Broken World. Only issue that I might have with this that this synergy isn't like too crazy. Yes, Birth is really good and can be used to normal summon like Breos and Goddess and Gygus. The question is, do you need that? Because the fairies, like those angel thingies, Yardel and Ebel, they get your shit out anyways. You can get more shit out. Also, the interruptions of Unicorn and Fenrir are kind of nice. And also, I want to kind of slam down my Fenrir again. Haven't done that in a while. Then again, those effects of Breos, Gygus, and Goddess kind of conflict with the Kashiras. So maybe Kashira is not the way to go. We keep tabs on that. I don't want to play with Fiendsmith. Like as a Chimera deck. Interesting. There's like just a small engine here. And this will be the expensive card. I can already tell. This and probably Jawza. Those will be the expensive ones. I think all the other ones aren't like... Maybe Ebel. I can see Ebel being expensive. And those aren't like... Those aren't money. Yeah, I can get those like for kind of cheap. Yeah, I think I have a few of those left because I sold a few of them, but... I think the basic core of Chimera is not that expensive. But that is something that I'm looking into. Seems like kind of cool. Do you have something that is a bit more... Azamina is also something that is super cool, but I don't have Azamina yet. I need to get some of those. Oh, the Bellstar also, like... Oh, that is with the DM stuff, which is not out yet. And won't be for a while. So what I can see here... Yeah, this adds any... Nightmare Apprentice is like necessary in this deck. I should get mine like soon. TM. Nightmare Apprentice. The Starlight is... Starlight is so super cheap. What? Why should I get any other version if I can get this Starlight for like €2? What? Let's check English. Only English? What's the cheapest one then? Yep, there we go. 250. For Starlight Rare Nightmare Apprentices. Okay, so what I can see is Hacker Hands is definitely necessary. I'm building like on the back side right now. Prediction Princess. That sounds funny. But Hacker Hands is... Yeah, but Azamina, then I would need some Deception. Deception is not expensive anymore. But then again, the DM stuff is not out yet, so I don't think it is the way to go. Gans Beast, what is... It's also like one person, like... Oh, it's not. It's a different person. Oh, the Exodia stuff. What's the reason for that? Doom Dragon, okay. Is there a reason for that? It's also playing like a big portion of those hand interrupts. Also 3 Yade, 3 Ebel. That's crazy. You're playing like a very big package. That seems a bit bricky, to be completely honest here. Illusion Slop. Take a hand, Jongleur Genesis. What? Yeah, obviously they don't cost anything because they are not yet released. It's so funny to see like that there is no consensus about which ratios. The only thing that I see is like consistent is Gyges is a 2-off. But this changes every time. I've seen 3 Ebel, I've seen 1 Yardel, I've seen 3 Yardel. I mean, that's kind of the fun, I guess. I can tell is I definitely need 1 of each. And I think I need 3 Ebel. At least 1 of each spell trap and 2 of those. 2 Jawser, 2 Xeno. I think that is like the basic ratio, I guess. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh, don't forget 1 Yardel. That is the only card that is priced right now. What the hell? Oh, you can't see. It's the only card that is priced in Omega. See? 0, and then I add Yardel. It's 5. Light? What are the attributes? Light, dark, 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 light. Okay, so you have the dark and light, so you can't really... Do we have any... I just nightmare before I forget it. This is not $3. We have any Dominus we can play Spirals. Oh, so this is like way off the table. Hey Cathy, what's up? I'm checking out the Hacker Hands archetype. Songs of the Dominators. When your opponent activates monster effect, you get that effect. Then if you trap, you can add a Dominus card. This is unfortunately not really good because I can't play any of the Dominus cards. Okay. Anyways, that was like an idea. You can play them, just not activate them from hand. That makes them infinitely worse. I know they're still good cards, but then I could play other cards that do a better job in the deck. I'm of the opinion that you shouldn't play the Dominus cards to set them. If you run into a situation where you can set them during the end phase, during the main phase 2 or whatever, or main phase 1 in your turn 1, set them. If you have like cards you don't want to get locked out of in your deck, which is primarily not in the Dominus lock. Yeah, okay. But if they are like in your hand and you have to play them from hand because otherwise you get blown out, you want to play them from hand. And if that locks you out of like half of your deck, Exactly. And if you need to set them, I think there are better cards to include. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. But okay, so it's like basically you want to play a lot of illusions. Because like you want to get Jawser out. Illusion is... Where the fuck is illusion? Oh, it's sorted. Chimera? That is probably an option, yeah. Chimera is one of the options, yes. Non finito. Okay. Nerva. I can't see anything in this art. While some artworks are kind of crazy. Santa, the troubadour deity. Never seen this card before. I know it's an OCG card, but Festi Balloon. Okay, that looks funny. Azamina. That's where you could play some of the other Mina cards. Very much stop playing Yu-Gi-Oh! I'm not blaming you. I haven't played like in a few weeks as well. Also, again, this isn't out. But I feel like right now is a good time to play. However, I feel like this is somewhat hard to keep track if you... I play with friends, but I'm not investing more money into the game. Completely reasonable. Completely understand. I haven't also like bought a single card in 2 months, I think. Yes, I bought like... In October, I went to regionals, I went to locals, so I paid like entry fees, got packs, whatever. But it's not like I went out on my way to get like some specific cards for a deck. I haven't done that in a while. I think the last card that I got was 2 Gem Knight Nephirim. So I could play Gem Knight. But I think I will sell the Gem Knight deck. I need new sleeves for my deck, but I'm not buying any cards anytime soon. I mean... Maiden of the Millennium. So the Millennium, it's basically, if you want to play illusions, it's Chimera, Azamina, or Millennium. I could. I live right above Germany. I bought a playmat from Sleeve Chief. Yeah? I mean, I gotta admit, I don't know if I'm longer sponsored. I haven't like talked to them in a while. Like, in a while. So, I'm just like keeping it here because they were really nice to me. I wanted to read this card because I've seen that that is an... If this card battle neither... Okay, that is the illusion tax. You can use each effect during your opponent's turn. You can target a fiend or illusion you control, return it to the hand, and if you do special summon this card from your hand. Not bad. To get rid of something that might be in the way of getting destroyed, targeted, negated, whatever. When your opponent activates a card effect that targets your cards, quick effect, you can target monster opponent controls, return this card from the field to the hand, and if you do, destroy that monster. Huh. It's not bad. I don't know if it's worth it to play. Because I have no good way to get them out. Because Ibel wants to get them out from the deck. And Yardell is like Spell Trap. Okay, and this is from deck. It's all from deck. That's why you don't want to play like more. Maybe you want to play more, I don't know. I know, I don't think I will find a solution today, but I think I found something that I'm interested in right now. It's not out, it will be out soon. But what I want to do is... I want to take a look into the potential of this deck. So... let's check Alexorio or Dual Evolution. What is the most recent one? Hackerhand's Pure, Hackerhand's Chimera. Hackerhand's Azamina. So I could check all of those. Hackerhand's Runic. Oh, it's an OCG duel? Oh no, it's online. Okay. Let's check Pure first. Oh. Ibel, get Geigers. Okay, Geigers. You get Blue Eyes, right? Yes, you get Blue Eyes. Tribute those for Jawser. Jawser gets you Hacker Hands. Okay. Hacker Hands send this, so you can get this and set this a trap. Those traps are crazy. Hacker Hands can banish itself, so they can... Oh, okay, I can see. I can see what they are doing. This is a minimalistic field. Buy black sleeves just because white gets... Yeah, I can see that as well. I really like white sleeves, but you are right in this. In that regard. So I have like dark green, and right now I'm playing like yellow sleeves. Wish I could black sleeves with white insides. Yes! It's always the other way around. You can get black inside but white on the outside. I don't like that. I really want the white insides in a black sleeve. Why can't I get this? I wish I could get those. You are exactly what I'm looking for. This deck, by the way, looks like it's very easy to play. That is right up my alley. Okay, so this is negate and bring it back to my side of the field. Maiden. Oh, this will... You will Goddess that shit out. Yep. And he's back. And negate that. Yep. You could have ashed that, brother. Oh, that's why you have the effect on Hacker Hands, that you can send a card from the field to the grave because you get clogged up easily, I guess. Spirit Sculptor? I've never seen that card in my life. What is this? Oh. Reset the filter. Spirit Sculptor. What is this? Contribute one. What the fuck is this? This looks like scary as shit. Tribute a monster, add one monster from your deck whose combined original attack and defense equals the combined original attack of the tributed monster. Okay, so you... Are they all the same? That's 43. That's 41. That's 40. How is this useful? That's 37? And that's 37. Yeah, you can, like, switch Yardell and Ebel. Do you have to send opponent's cards to search your own? What do you mean? Oh, you mean that you can steal something? But that needs to be like really specific. I mean, I get what you like. I get what you're saying now, but I don't think this is like the play. Only. It's also 37. Oh. Oh, I get what you say. I get what you say. So this. Oh. This is basically 3 more copies of Ebel. This is basically more copies of Ebel or Yardel. Yep. Good pickup. Didn't get that. Yeah, this is game. Thank you. Apprentice. Apprentice, and it gets negated. Okay, cool. Do we have something? No, we can't use Tartaros because it needs on field, right? Now Hacker Hands send it away for Ebel and set one of the counter traps. I mean, Mulcharmies add, or like they get a card from deck to hand. So if they Mulcharmy us, we are going to punish them if we have more of those in hand. Because on our turn, we can use like all of those effects apart from Goddess. Fiendsmith ripped. Okay, cool. That's Jawser. You can add another card. Why? Yep, that was... Drawing is technically adding card. Yep, exactly. Exactly what I mean. Oh, Orcust. Okay. Oh, this deck is so cool. I don't know if it will be like super, super good. But this is so cool. This is right up my alley. And... Yep. Negate, destroy, and yoink, it's mine. And Tartarus. And you get like... Oh, because they count as... They count as Hacker Hands. And from grave. Yeah, cool. And you have Xeno. And if anything happens to Xeno, I'm stealing all of your shit. Yep, and you get the SP, because you can like randomly look at 2 cards from the extra deck and special summon it to your side of the field. Also, you can special summon to the extra monster zone. That is crazy. Malice. Okay. How many draws are we getting? We get 1. We can Goddess. Goddess steal. Oh. Okay, Marcher is like... It's hard counter. Okay. Goddess didn't do shit. 2 draws. Malice is still played. I mean, this video is like 3 months old, so I will cut them some slack. But Malice is still being played, even after all those nerfs. Yep. I played in an OTS championship in October. I think my second opponent was on Malice. Or my third? I'm not sure. But they were on Malice still, last month. 2 draws. And we have Gyges and Goddess on field. Draw Tartarus for turn. That is insane. We get a backup at Ignister, because why not? Ebel for... Also, we have Breos. We have the... Honestly, I might from Baba Sleeves, because free shipping for like 1/3 of the price. Cool story. Do it. Just go for it. I don't know if they have like the field where you can like type in where you came from. You can type in my name. But I don't think they have. Breos was... Geiges was from deck. Goddess is from grave. Oh, Brace is from hand. Okay, so they drew a swarm. So that doesn't get snatched. Marcher. And we have it. What is that? Wall of Ferningus. The Darkest Doom Rider or something like this. Okay, got banished. There's Jawser. Jawser gets us counter trap because we have Hacker Hands in hand. And we make Xeno. Don't touch the Xeno. Just don't do it. Because if you get rid of the Druid Worm and Druid Worm touches the Xeno, Xeno will yoink all of their shit. This is the funniest shit to me, that you get like randomly special summon an extra deck monster from your opponent. Like random. It's fucking random as, and you get whatever you want, like basically. Oh, you send away like their... I don't know if I would have done that. Probably was the correct choice, but you need to send something away. I don't know if you don't like send Jaws on them. Nice Typhon, thanks. Yes! Something like this. I think it has to be like special summonable, but... Banish Hacker Hands to make them draw one, discard one, so we can get Goddess out for free. What's happening? Jawser effect. What is Jawser's effect? Wait. By attributing, can add... If this card battles a monster, neither can be destroyed by that battle. Why did we do so much damage to them? They were attacking into that. And it is in attack position, but nothing gets destroyed, so you can't keep attacking that. Oh, oh god. Because all of them are illusions. This deck is so fucking funny. I can't, because it's a 300, and I was like, why is there so much damage? And I didn't notice. Beautiful, Azamina Ilia Silva. Thank you for your Omni. Yes. That Dormouse killed them. The Spirit Sculptor. Okay, now I get my answer. You just get Ebel. Ebel get from deck. Okay. And another one. Okay, so you get 2 draws. I think you get 2 more. But you turned on my Goddess. Yep. Breos, rip. What are we ripping? Mad Love. Okay, so it's Vanquish Soul K9. Which is also like still playable. Send that away for Nibel. Set the counter trap. Set another counter trap. You didn't do much, brother. You didn't do much. Yeah, you have to stop the field spell. Now I have the field spell. Yoink. And Rock. Goddess will steal the Raisin, because it will do that. It's definitely necessary. You get the... Yeah. And it's banished because Goddess banishes after the monster got reborn. That's the only banish you have. That is so fucking funny. How are you playing against this? I mean, I think they will have a duel where they lose. They always have like a duel where they lose. But this is so funny to me. Yoink. Revealed to a... So nothing gets destroyed. Okay, cool. But we yoinked your Ash, so we have nothing left. There's Geiges, get from deck. It's only one choice, but it's Mad Love. We have a Jawser. And we destroy and negate. And also we get that. And now we have 1, 2, and whatever we want from ours, so we can go into Xeno. Because those two are hacker hands. Hard make SP? You don't need to make hard make SP. You could, sure. But those are hacker hands cards now. Those two are hacker hands. Or counted as hacker hands for the summon. Hacker hands adds Tartarus. Oh, he's getting Goddess, okay. This is the funniest shit ever. Oh, you're making big... Yeah. Oh, we were in main phase 2. Okay. The fact that you can recycle a nice Typhon, thank you. Oh no, we got bailed. Oh no. But you lose. Okay. Goddess. Against Feedsmith, you just... This deck is just funny. Against Feedsmith, you just take the Lurry. What will they do? It's gone. Oh, that's Fiendsmith Draco Tail. No one plays that. Athalion, okay. Mululu. Negated the Goddess, which used its effect already this turn. So this Mululu was... What were we ashing? Oh, the Lucius? No. Mululu? Resolve? Okay, set. Oh, it's K2. K2. We're negating K2. Good choice. Good choice. That's Breos. Okay. We get Tartarus for the fusion. Oh no. We are... I forgot the other effect of Tartarus. Save Ash for the trap. Maybe. I think it was reasonable to Ash that, I think. Into a going first Dracotail player to Ash K2, I think it's fine. If you control target a spell trap your opponent controls, return it to the hand. Okay, so they just forced out the set trap, which is Flame. Yeah. And now that's my 5 mana now. And we hacker hands this away for Ibel. Ibel gets from deck whatever we need. It's Gygas probably, because Gygas is the only one that we have not used yet. And we get a Bolulu. There's Jawza. Get the other counter trap that we don't have. Big Eye snatch the Athalion. And we have enough damage on board. We decided to not have enough damage on board. Okay, cool. But now we're styling on them. Because we have 2 counter traps set. And that... Okay, they're not negating. Ketu? Rahu? Oh, okay, they were expecting the Rahu. Or it was like known, I don't know. And now they have just Lucius, and Lucius gets by Ip. Yep. They were just playing with their food. That's just cruel. Yeah, they're just on top of it. Lucius for game would be kind of funny. Oh, okay, how does it fare against Yummy? Okay, they have surprise to chain to Goddess, so they don't lose their Yummy name, okay. It's kinda shit, but whatever will you do? Heavy is such a weird deck. Okay, what do we have? Why is the quality so bad? It's like not the last one. There's 1, 2, 3, few more. Or is it the last duel? I don't know. Oh no, it's the last duel. They probably lose this. Okay, what do we have? We have Geiges, Hacker Hands, Breos, Yardel. What do we play here? Playing into full Yummy board. The question is this the post-dude Yummy? I think it is. How do we go about this? Because Yardel gives you only the counter traps or Tartarus. I don't think those are good enough right now against SP and the Yummy Way. You have to kind of force out to make them add a card from deck to hand, which will happen. They will cycle a Cupsy one time, probably. So you can get out Breos and Geiges. What are we getting with Hacker Hands? I'm not certain right now. We're starting with Hacker Hands, but that gets ashed, so... It's looking grim, to be completely honest. I don't think you can do much here. Oh, you can Hacker Hands force them to add a card and discard it. Yep. Geiges gets chained on. Geiges was... I have to always remind myself. Breos is hand, Geiges is deck, yeah. They want to destroy the Geiges already. Yeah. And they can with a field spell now. I mean, it's getting banished anyways with the IP. That is, I think that is their worst matchup, because most of those effects, I think Breus and Geiges are not quick effects, right? Yeah, Geiges is not. Breus is also not. Goddess is. Hmm? So if you're stuck on those, you are stuck. Yep. This is over. What will you do with Yardel? Only thing you can do is add Tartarus. Or it gets purged anyway. So this game is over. Alrighty. I mean, you get Geiges, but what will you do with Geiges on opponent's turn? It's only during your main phase and it's not a quick effect. And now you have even less material in grave, even if you survive this turn. Get me surprised. Do you have a way to cycle the field spell? The question is this deck playing Marshmallow? Oh, okay, you had a second one. And done. Okay, I can see Yummy is a bad matchup for this deck. Yummy is a horrible matchup. Alright. But that would be also the main attribute is not light, it's dark. Also light or dark. Show me the deck list. Deck difficulty 2 stars. Beginner players, I take this. B rank. I wouldn't rank it that low. I don't know. But it's good if it's playing under radar. You are not like, 2 dead hands. Okay, 10 games. Probably deck building that you need to like excel with. Least use cards. Obviously, you're not doing a lot of extra deck shit. A lot of Jawser and the rest of the extra deck stuff is coming from your opponent anyways. D-barrier is not an issue anymore. Droll I can see, yes. But you can still play under it, I think. Super Poly, okay, I can also see. Bestials is definitely... I would rank Bestials in a way higher danger level than Nibiru. How is Nibiru a main danger? I can see Super Poly, I can see Droll, I can see Bestials. Nibiru I would rank way lower. key barrier is also not an issue anymore. Thank you for that. Okay, Pure List is having 3 Goddess, 2 of each of the other ones. And then 3 Yada, 3 Ebel. Okay. 1 Tartarus only. And 1 Yad and 2 Ibt. Okay. Tier fun for casual play. I think this is selling it a bit too low. But I don't know. Anyways, it's late and I need to get some sleep. So, this can work pure. It's not that great, but at least it's kind of fun. The gimmick looks more like an engine for other illusion decks like Chimera. Gotta admit, I can see this being really good in Chimera. And I think I will get some Chimera cards now. Check what I have still left and then get some Chimera cards. Especially like Starlight Rare Apprentices. I still have like 20 euros in or 18 euros in here in my account. So this is like already paid. Cool. All right. See you for another stream. That was fun. I will look into that and I will maybe print some low effort proxies. And then I will try to play and do some test hands IRL. Try to get into the groove with the Chimera deck because I never really got into that. So will be fun, I guess. Have a good one. Bye bye.